Alright, let's see what happens. Injury report. Still hurt. Nah, just Justin Hunter. Look at some stats. Let's see the Ravens. Ooh. What are you guys doing? I was like, you guys are eating really loud. Joey Staley? No, I was saying because you guys were eating really loud. I thought you guys were eating soup. Justin Tucker's 11 for 21. That's last game of the season. Hmm. DeAndre Hopkins is going to get 80 catches probably. I don't know if he's going to get to 100 because that would require him getting 20 something more catches.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Brother, imagine. That would have been hot. The Browns won. Maybe the England Patriots won too. I guess we'll call this. Damn. A shootout. Oof. That ain't go well.
Here's Justin Forsett, his first carry. A very solid gain of 27.
That's the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away. Running the ball for a big game.
Back to the ground on first. Again for Sam. Past the 20.
Bro, I'm telling you, these damn juke moves, they can always hit them.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 40 yards on the ground.
I never understood why they can hit every freaking juke move, but you can't hit one. Then whoever this Andrews guy is out here, right to my tacklers. Oof.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
See, I don't trust it.
Drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Looking for 2 yards here on 3rd down. Flacco.
Got him. Almost
Almost
had him at least.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Tucker's kick right there.
3-0.
And the Ravens strike first at 3-0.
They should have scored a touchdown.
Belong to our home team as they get the field goal on the game's initial drive.
Respectfully.
It didn't wind up in the end zone, but that's okay. You got something positive on the board, and you got the early lead.
Lamar Miller hasn't been great. Been okay though.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller.
I say that, but he just picked up 13.
Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Well, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen.
Oh, if I would have waited, I think Kenny Stills would have been wide open.
And he gets lost, but this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Unfortunately. Hopefully we can track him up here. Is that Elvis Dumerville? It is.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Elvis Dumerville there on the tackle. Third down now following the run. Here's Petty. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't
Over the middle, bro. Couldn't complete it.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kick.
See, the damn juke moves.
That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Again, they run. Again, it's 4-7.
Yeah, not this time.
Much there. Maybe a couple up to the
I was averaging like 25 yards a carry.
Second down following the run.
Like
I think we know by now that every
22.5 or something.
And get all the way to the end zone. These short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football.
Hey, the first. Oh, got him. The first completion. 30 tackles this season for Jonathan Joseph. Maybe solo. Jacksonville won. Ooh, San Diego, Miami tied. I don't know how I feel about the Marcus Parker and pass coverage. Oh, but the rookie is wide open. Wide open.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
On first down,
there we go.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
No, I was like, why is ESPN like sending me a message? 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Justin Forsett looks tired. Oh, they had Mike Wallace wide open. I think that was a secondary pickup. 32 now. He has 5 fumbles though. I'm not sure about this formation. Oh, but I'll shut up. Whitney Merciless. Moving him to defensive end was pretty good move by me. Oh, Justin Tucker. He's 11 for... Well, he's 12 for 22 now. When I last checked, he was 11 for 21. So that's Manuel. It's Justin Tucker.
So that scores now on their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the
Falcons are 10 and 6 now. We've gained 14 yards. Most of it was on a run. Bryce Petty drops back to pass. Interception. That's 25. All right. This is not good at all.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Got him.
Hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up. Because
oh, we're gonna blitz Brian Cushing here.
Here's Flacco, and he will find his man on the outside.
Damn.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
It's probably
So
late
let's
hit.
see what this is about.
Oh, wow.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag.
Thought it was a late hit. That saved us a big
They
touchdown.
come out here in the eye. On second down, Flacco to throw. And
Oof.
his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike
He would've been
Wallace,
running.
the intended receiver, and it's third down. And the Texans
Switching
have an extra
Kareem to
defender in the
safety too was a
secondary
pretty
now
big
on
move by
third
me.
down. Third and long for Joe Flacco. Underneath, he hits for Sen. And he's
Probably
going
gonna be
to
9-0 now.
33-yard line here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right? When you want 3.
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be
All right, it's
a long
9-0.
attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down. When you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
And now out comes Houston. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next
Hey,
time
Lamar
you
Miller's
run
getting
the
running room.
football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the offense has it first and 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people
DeAndre
miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it
picks
can
up
close
17,
down.
not first
That's some of the
completion.
benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A first down carry now for Miller.
Oof.
Trying to
Maybe if I
run
would have picked the
inside,
other hole.
nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Petty now dumps it complete to
Lamar
Miller.
Miller.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
DeAndre.
No gain, and it's going to be second and goal. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They come out here in the eye. They'll let the power game take over with Cross.
There we go.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Jay Prosh, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans.
You have a fullback, might as well use him.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of
All right, so now it's a 2-point game.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now
All right. You guys got this.
set to take the field.
I'm hoping you guys got this.
The drive begins with a run by Forsett.
Oh, thank you to Marcus. Because Brian Christian got shook out of his shoes.
5
That's
yards
again a
is the
5.
tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front.
Okay, nice hit 27, Norman.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion.
All right, end of 1 quarter, 9-7.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3.
Looks like we're blitzing.
They'll try and get it with Forsett.
Yeah, I think we got him. We did. 4th and inches.
Just 3, and the
Let's
offense
go.
likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Stop
Well,
them.
that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
I would have returned it.
Teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Ooh, that was close. Nice blitz pickup, Lamar.
Now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball,
Come on, Bryce.
and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being
Bryce.
He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
This is fielded at the 27. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all that one. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on.
Why are they hitting like every juke move on me?
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial.
I don't know how I feel about having DeMarcus where I'm trusting Forsett. So we'll figure this out.
He can stay in there if he's willing to take.
Thank you, Leon. Loss of a yard though.
They got him for a sack.
That made a sack.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And there they bring pressure from the inside and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Right side catch, Gilmore.
Oof.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the
I'm not
difference
having
between winning and losing and changing
Brian
field
Christian.
position.
Now Flacco. And that's incomplete.
Got him.
The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Oh shit.
Flacco here on 2nd down. This will be caught at about
Oh my God.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Dwayne Hick. And now out comes Houston.
This doesn't make any sense how they can like, you know.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And able to get
There we
this
go.
one across the 45 before he's brought down.
75 catches for
Talk
DeAndre.
before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Patty. It's caught. Stills right side. And he'll get it inside.
Listen,
40 to
Corey
the
Coleman picks up that
39.
block.
Give him 10
We're running a
yards
while
on
for
that
Kenny
one, and
Still.
that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All right, you got 10.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Underneath for Miller.
All right, gain of 22.
22.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now it's Miller, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's...
And he'll take this
Touchdown,
one
Alfred
for
Blue.
a Texans
Let's go.
touchdown. Alfred Blue, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have cut it to within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there?
And it's back to a 2-point game.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
All right, there we go. Nice little,
starting
only a
back
gain of 3.
in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
There we go.
And he'll get
Only
it
6, only 6.
35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. We're still in search of the first down after that last completion. 3rd down. Here's
Oh, Brian Cushing came through.
he is going to lose yardage.
Let's go.
Here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Sam Cook now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
They only needed a yard, instead went backwards. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Texans take possession.
All right, other offense.
Houston, and they're
You
gonna
have to
need
do
another
something here.
score.
I'm
Got one
tired.
last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not
Only
easy,
get a 2, right?
but what they do have going for
4.
them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we
First
need to
better,
make to
drops back
slow
to
them down
pass.
now and get the
Over the
ball
middle
in
of
zone?
CJ. He gets
Is
blown
it
up, but
pressure?
gain of
Is it
10.
more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Completion was
Alright.
given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's
Bryce Petty makes adjustments to the line.
run after the catch.
Under the middle.
They'll look to
Throws it. Lamar Miller
Throwing
picks him
for his
up.
running back,
Oh.
and he's got him complete.
Gain of 9.
And he
8.
showcases the spin, a pretty
8-13,
good game
138, and a
before
touchdown to
he's
pick.
taken down.
Gain of 9.
At his size, he's a smaller
Second and
back.
1.
You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Alright.
Great for him.
Hand off to Lamar Miller. Picks up the
Sometimes he
first.
gets lost in the
Picks up a gain of
traffic a
2.
little bit, but get him out in the
We get the
open
first and
field
10
into
out
some
our 49.
space.
2-minute
That
warning.
plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the
2-minute
big
warning.
plays are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Alright, Bryce Petty under center. I mean, the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Oh, thought he was going to overthrow CJ Fedorowicz, but he picks up a gain of, I believe, 8. No huddle. Well, on our 40, on their 43. That's CJ's second catch for 17 yards. Bryce Petty drops back to pass. Blitz. Picked up Kenny Stills, and he's running a wall. Out of bounds at the 21. Gain of 22. He had Jernigan on him.
And those first downs do add up.
2 catches and 32 yards for Kenny Stills. He has 78 receptions.
Giving him a chance to rest.
Bryce Petty makes adjustments to the line. Beautiful. Takes a shot deep. Corey. Oh, Corey dropped it. Corey drops it in the end zone.
Things about playing defensive back is
Should have been touchdown pass. Number 43.
they have to fly. Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying.
Alright. Up.
People call it down.
Pass completed and then dropped by DeAndre Hopkins.
Do the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That
Pass
is
completes Kenny Stills.
complete.
Gain of 11.
12 yards that
3
time
catches,
for
43
number
yards.
12 as they move the chains. And the next snap
44
coming
yards after,
inside
excuse
the
me.
red zone
11 for
here.
18 passing for Bryce
The
Petty.
reason slot receivers
Shotgun
really get
formation.
stature
We're on
in
their
the
10.
NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like a wide receiver, but that
Oh, Kenny Stills' second touchdown pass. What a beautiful pass by Bryce Petty.
Kenny Stills.
80 receptions for
Second
Kenny Stills.
touchdown on the season, and the Texans have taken the lead. And
Let's
partner,
go.
they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
How does
I
the
thought that was
Texans
picked.
get team as they'll send this one away? This fielded a few
Left
yards
field.
into the end zone, and no run
1 minute and
back
10
here. This
seconds
will be a
remaining
touchback
for
and
the Ravens. This is where I get scared.
5-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Oof.
So how do you do that?
Sold on him.
You shake things
But he beat Norman.
Look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better
We'll try that.
players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Set, move, 45.
Flacco to throw again on second down. They'll set up the screen.
Blown up.
for Set.
David Emerson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
That's what
by
I'm
the
talking about.
offense.
David
It's
Emerson
just
comes
their
through.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to
Saw it coming
halftime.
through. Hit him.
They come out here in the eye. Flacco gives to Forsett. A loss. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set
Let's go.
as we resume play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Unable to connect on the first down pass play.
I mean, they covered everything. I'm not gonna.
Here's Patty. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Coleman picks up again at 12.
On the play there, and they move the chains. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here,
Bryce is not throwing over the middle well this game.
and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Patty now. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I know who I want to pass to
Looks like
here.
they got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll look to throw again. And
He was not him, but
complete with 11 seconds remaining now. The intended target was Corey Coleman. Now 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right through.
there we go.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on
All right,
New Year's
I'll let
Eve.
you guys listen
As we
halftime.
send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Ravens have an edge in time of possession right now. The Texans, though, are still right in this game and will certainly be looking for a way to pull this one out in the second half. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Texans lined up at the 43. Petty's going to complete the pass, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 42. Same drive, they'll take the run up the middle, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Deficit shrinks to 2. Ravens take it at the 6. Flacco's got the completion from the gun. And that is a house call. Ravens up now by 9. About halfway through the second quarter. Quick pass and completion is made here, and 14 yards later, he's going in for the score. Deficit shrinks to 2. Texans have it late in the second. Petty's completion is made out of the gun, and it's caught for the score. That pushes the lead to 5. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's turn it back over to Brandon and Charles in Baltimore.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right, you guys got this. I believe in y'all. Oh wait.